So here we are with the 2006 Scion, just thinking we had a little surface rust maybe starting to start up here in the door jamb. Just using a small handheld sander, a little Black & Decker like this, you can see that there is some serious corrosion that goes all the way underneath this plastic running board here. And upon further inspection, if we just do a little tap, there's just tons of just metal corroded inside this door jamb here, all the way down. In fact, when you get to the end of the door jamb here, you're pulling out huge plates, just like this, of metal that are just sitting, basically collected underneath this piece of plastic here. Now this is a 2006 Scion XB, and that is basically part of the structure of the car. And this is a Missouri car primarily. If we get underneath here and start looking at other things, we want to look at this whole rail here. This whole rail is corroded and just flaking apart. You can see that the metal itself is like a sandwich and just coming apart in layers here. And then we come back here, we've got whole pieces just disintegrating. Much like with the Toyota Tundras and Tacoma recalls, I think this might be a candidate also, even though this was not in a rust belt per se. Once you kind of see what's going on here, all the way down, there's no real understanding of why this is so bad. I mean, granted, the car is about 11 years old, but the rest of the car underneath, there's no major amounts of rust, you know, just on the side here, where basically that's going to have to, I mean, I don't know what happens when this all goes, because that's basically keeping the car rigid. So I don't know if it's time to talk to Toyota. If we look at the exhaust, that's factory, it's never been changed. There's not a lot of rust, just surface rust. But basically underneath this piece of plastic here, right underneath the door, you can see it's bubbling on the side there. If you were to probably remove this whole plastic runner here, I'm sure there would just be tons of large metal pieces that would come out, just like I pulled out of the back here, and this is just as brittle as anything. It's like cornflakes. So I really don't know what to do at this point. I thought it would be just a quick fix with some surface rust and some Rust-Oleum rust inhibitor, but it's gotten to the point now where I don't know if this car is even salvageable. The engine itself runs great. Never had any problems with it, so I hate to junk a car that has a good drivetrain but is rusting apart on both sides. So we'll have to see what Toyota says. If anybody knows of any recalls on the first generation Scions, let me know. Thank you. Bye.